One of the biggest complaint in Adobe Premiere Pro is keyframe. But what if I say you can totally eliminate the keyframe workflow and you can use a drag and drop effect to replace the keyframe? Yes, today I'm going to show you how you can animate anything using a effect called Motion Tween. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Well, here is the scenario one where I want to animate a PNG image. So in that case, it's a Premiere Pro logo. So if I play it back, you can see it's a PNG image on top of a solid layer. So now I want to animate it. So I want to move the logo from the right side to left side or from the left side to right side. How I can normally do that? I have to add keyframe for positions, but you don't need to do that now. So you can just select the image, and in the beginning, suppose you want to move the logo from the left side. So select the logo and then move the position here, and then you can just make a cut where you want to move it. So I'll just make a cut here in the middle. Now this is a separate portion of that logo. I can just move it here on the right side. If I play it back, you'll see it will jump from left to right. But there is an effect called Motion Tween. If you go here and then search for Motion Tween, you can just click and drag it here to animate this movement. If I play it back, you can see it's moving. It's that simple. By the way, if you want to use this Motion Tween effect, first you need to update your Adobe Premiere Pro, because it's available from Premiere Pro 2026 version when Adobe acquired the Film Impact plugin. So under that plugin, this effect is available. If you're using a previous version, it might not be available. So be sure to update your Adobe Premiere Pro. So this is the first case. Now suppose I want to reveal the logo from the outside of the frame to a corner or to a certain position. How I can do that? So let's undo it and delete this section, and then maybe I want to appear the logo here on the right side. So I can just select the logo and then move it here, and then I can resize it as my likings, and then I want to appear the logo from the right side. So I'm just making a cut here and then select the first portion and then move it out of the frame. Click and drag this Motion Tween effect here, and then you'll see it's appearing from the right side. Now you can adjust the duration of the animation, how long you want to have that animation. So if you just click and drag this Motion Tween section here on the timeline, you can adjust it. If you want to have a speed animation, maybe half second or 1 second, then you can just drag it here, and if you play it back, it's very fast. If you want to make it slower, you can drag it all the way, and then if you play it back, it will appear very slowly. So that's what you can do. Again, you can maybe move the logo from here to this section. You can just make another cut, maybe here, and then move the logo to this section, maybe a little bit smaller. Then click and drag this Motion Tween here. So you can see it is jumping here on this section. So you can make as much cut as you want, and then you can animate it like this way. Again, if you click here, and then the effects control panel will appear. If it doesn't appear, you can go to Windows, and there you will see effects controls. Then from here you can animate a lot of things. Suppose this animation, maybe you don't like the curve, you want to manipulate the curve, you can select the Motion Tween and then go here. Here you can adjust the curve. If you want to have more scarf movement, then you can increase the ease in and ease out. So it will start slowly and stop slowly. If I play it back, I can make it a little bit longer to see the effect. You can see the acceleration is fastest in the middle section. Again, if I play it back, it's very smooth, isn't it? Like this, you can animate any shape. Suppose I want to animate a shape. So if I draw a ellipse, I can go to the properties and then I can change the color, maybe this color, and then I can adjust the size, whatever. And now you can animate it. By the way, when you're animating any shapes, you cannot directly click and drag the motion tween effect on top of that. It will not work. Suppose if I just cut here and then I can move it, and then if I apply the motion tween, it will not work. You can see it's just jumping. So to use that effect for the shapes, you need to make a nest, right click and then click on nest. And then if you make a cut, you can move the shape here and then you can click and drag it here. If I play it back, yeah, it's working. Similar way, maybe you want to animate some text. So write anything. To use it for text layer 2, you need to make a nest. So let's undo it and let's make a nest. And then cut here, maybe here, and then click and drag it to the bottom to reveal it, and then apply the motion tween effect. And now if I play it back, you can see very smooth text animation. So there are few more controls that you can do here. So just select on the motion tween effect here and go to effects control panel. From here you will see there are a lot of options. Suppose you want to have a accelerate roll, then what happen if I play it back, you will have a different kind of animation. You can play with that, or you can just click on surprise me. Each time it will have a new animation. Again, if I play it back, it will have a new animation. Again, if I just click and then click on surprise, it will have another animation. So there are a lot of effects parameter that you can play with. So again, under the surprise button, you will see the curve options. From there, you can adjust how the animation will react, how the speed will react, right? You can change the ease in, ease out. And from the type, you can select bounce and then overshoot and Bezier. If you select Bezier, you can animate the ease in, ease out. When you are selecting bounce and then if you play it back, you'll see it will bounce. And from here, you can select how much bounce you want. You can decrease it or increase it. Suppose for 2, that is the bounce animation, it is bouncing 2 times. So you can change the bounce value and other properties from here. And from the animation control, you can use different things, like if you want to have a dolly animation. So if I select Bezier and then if I just use the dolly, so it will just appear bigger here on this middle section and then it will go to smaller. So you can also play with these parameters, and there are more parameters that you can use. Suppose here is a video, right? Or here is a video, and now I want to zoom in here. So if I make a cut and then if I select the second and if I just zoom in and then if I play it back, because it is jumping. I can use the motion tween here too, and then if I play it back, it will zoom in. But here you can see it's not zooming in smoothly. There is a black bar around the frame. To eliminate that, select the motion tween effect and here go to the render options, and from there under this drop down select composite. Once you select it, you'll see the black bars will disappear. Now if I play it back, because it's zooming in very smoothly. You can also increase the animation duration and you can also change the ease in and ease out curve. Now if I play it back, it's a very smooth animation. Again, if you want to just zoom out, make a cut here, select this and then reset and click and drag this motion tween here. Now play it back, it will zoom out. So again, it's just showing the black bar. So in that case, you can just select this motion tween and then click Ctrl or Command C to copy and then click here, then Ctrl or Command V to paste it. Now if I play it back, there isn't any black bar. You can just copy and paste it again and again whenever you need for this kind of zoom. One problem is sometimes if you zoom in a lot, it will show black bars around it and it will not smooth. In that case, you can use our smooth zoom plugin for Adobe Premiere Pro. I'll put a link in the description. Also, I have made a separate video on that topic. You can watch that video from here. So that's all about the motion tween effect. If you use Adobe Premiere Pro, you don't need to use the keyframe for simple tasks like this one. You can simply use the motion tween effect. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, take care and goodbye.